Alright, so this podcast has to do with the Aufbau Hotel. And Aufbau is a German word that means building up. Bau means to build, and Auf just has the upward motion attached to it. So the Aufbau Hotel is simply, you're going to see in a couple days, it's a way that I'm going to teach you electron configurations. In the Aufbau Hotel, think of it as you are working at the front desk, and there's basically one rule. People come to the Aufbau Hotel because we have extreme customer service. And our customer service is such that we have really cheap rooms. Alright? So whenever people come to our room, they know they're always going to get a good deal. So it's customer service related. We have cheap rooms. So because you're going to work the front desk, you want to make sure whenever people come into our hotel that you give them the cheapest room available. So here's kind of just a table of our pricing guide, really. The price, as you go from the first floor up, gets more expensive. We only have one room on the first floor. It's a smoking room. Notice each floor has a smoking room and only one of them. Then each floor, starting on the second floor, has 3 premium rooms. Premium rooms are all the same, basically identical. They're straight in a row, same view, same everything. But there's 3 of them starting on the second floor. And then, this is kind of interesting, I'm just going to point it out real quick, is if you kind of look here on the 4th floor, there are some deluxe rooms. They really are on the 3rd floor, okay? However, because of their price, they're priced between a 4th floor smoking and a 4th floor premium. But again, they are on the 3rd floor, but their price is between that of a 4 smoking and a 4 premium. So really on the 3rd floor we have 5 deluxe rooms, and then it kind of gets a little more crazy. On the 6th floor it's really not on the 6th floor, but on the 4th floor we have fabulous rooms starting. But really, if we can just keep it straight between smoking, premium, and deluxe, you'll be fine. Alright? So we have 2 crazy managers. So our first manager, we're just going to say M for manager, and his name is Hund. And Manager Hund, here's his deal. There are going to be 2 people per room. 2 people per room. And if there's 2 people in the room, they have to sleep in opposite directions. 2 people per room, that's the maximum. And they have to sleep in opposite directions. That is Manager Hund. And then our other manager is Manager Polly. So I'm just going to put M for Polly. And Polly, his deal is, again, we're customer focused. So if there are rooms at the same price, so notice all the 2nd floor premium rooms are the same price, or all the 3 deluxe rooms are the same price, because price is on the y-axis and they're all horizontal to each other. So Polly says, if more than one room more than one room of same price do not double up. Okay, so Hund says you can have 2 people per room, but do not double up until you have to. Whoa, alright. So again, Manager Hund, 2 people per room, they have to sleep in opposite directions. Manager Polly, if you have more than one room of the same price, do not double people up until you have to. Alright, so let's say you're working the front desk. Here are just some scenarios. But let's say our first scenario is, let's say you have 3 people coming, right? 3 people. So where's the first person going to go? Well, our cheapest room is the 1st floor smoking. And because you work at the front desk, you might just say you're going to sleep in the 1st floor and your head's going to be towards the wall. Alright? And just tell them the way they're going to sleep, because you're in charge, you're the front desk. Second person comes. Hey, what room do you have? We have a 1st floor smoking. somebody in it already, but it's a really good price. They're all right. That's fine. You're going to tell them when they have to sleep with their head towards the television, okay? Because there's always a television against the wall where the head is butted up against. All right. So your third person is going to go now on the second floor, and again, you can just tell them whether their head's going to be towards the wall, towards the television. It's your decision, but just tell them which way they're going to sleep. Okay. Let's say we had just another night, completely another night. We're going to start from scratch. And now, let's say 10 people are coming. So, 10 people. Alright. So, first person comes in, you're going to say you're going to go first floor room. Second person, first floor room for you as well. You're going to sleep in opposite directions. Okay? Another comes in. We're going to sleep in opposite directions in the second floor smoking. Third person. We're going to put them in a premium room. Alright? Now where's the fourth person going to go? This is important because you have two managers that are going to be looking over your shoulder. If you do it wrong, bam, you're out of here. So, Manager Hunt says 2 people have to sleep in opposite directions. Price says you have more than one room at the same price. Ooh, second floor premiums. We have same price rooms. Double them up. Alright? Only if you have to. So right now we have 2 free rooms, alright, with nobody in them. So what we're going to do is we're going to put people up, and now you can start doubling up if you need to, alright? So we're going to have 3 rooms with singles first, and then you can start doubling them up after you've put singles in all 3 of those rooms. Alright, we'll bump it up a little bit. 22 people. Alright, so there's 10 already. There's 11, 12. We have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And now we fill up 4 smoking. So what's our next cheapest room? Well, it's those floors on the 3rd floor. There's rooms on the 3rd floor, but the deluxe rooms. So we filled 20. Now we're going to go 21, 22. Notice we filled 2 of the 3 deluxe rooms because of poly. So you have rooms at the same price. Put people in individually before you double them up. Alright? And that is basically the Aufbau Hotel. Remember Manager Hun, Manager Polly, and always sell the lowest priced room first.